Okay, I think we are live. Yes, we are. Just verifying that on one of my phones here. It is Monday, June 21st. The time is 6:17 p.m. and the temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. I hope you're all having a good first day of spring. I'm here at Jimmy Simpson Park in Leslieville. I just finished recording a walk. That'll be on the channel, I think, on Wednesday morning. And I'm using different software right now. There, I've switched it over to the front facing view, so at least I can switch my cameras no problem. There's the wide angle and the regular, and I've got my chat working. Ooh, it's kind of windy right now. So let's get moving. I hope you're all having a good Sunday. Monday. Well, I hope you had a good Sunday. Or maybe you're in some bizarre part of the world where it's still Sunday. Or you subscribe to some weird calendar. Hopefully when I get out of this big wide open field, the wind will die down a bit. Hello, Eddie. One disadvantage of this software is I can't see as many chats as I would normally be able to see. But the usual software has not, some of the last updates that Samsung and Prism have made have not been good for it. So I thought I would try something different. Let's see if this works. Jerry is saying, please walk on Booth Avenue. But I kind of was going to stroll along Queen past this patio here. Maybe, you know what? You can see Booth Avenue on tomorrow's video, or Tuesday's video, because I did come down it. Hello, Jeanette. Christopher John's watching Canadian news and me at the same time. Sweet. So we're going to be walking through Leslieville for a bit. Hopefully a lot of people are out on the patios. It is dinner time pretty much, 6:18. Oh. Hello? Some friendly people up there. That's cool. Leslieville's a real friendly place. Oh, there's a Craig's Cookies here. Awesome. Just when you thought Leslieville couldn't get any better, they got themselves a Craig's Cookies. If you can recall, one time I was streaming along Broadview Avenue and I popped in a Craig's Cookies and I spent $18 for 6 cookies, and they were pretty good, as Larry David would say. I just passed Ed's Real Scoop Amazing Ice Cream. Oh, I guess I missed that rolling with Ian. I don't think Mr. Toronto is quite my name, but oh, there it is. Purple Cafe across the street has good apple fritters. Oh, I think we're already past it. So I'm using this software to test to see if there's going to be any frame drops, because things were getting kind of choppy on Prism. And ironically, I had some streaming problems from home last night on my Stumble stream. We had some sound issues. I think a simple restart of my computer fixed those. This is definitely a nice part of town. It's kind of like the Junction. I think in the 90s it was an afterthought and almost run down, and then it started to pick up in the 2000s. And now it's a borderline destination neighborhood. Hello, funny dog. This is Riverdale Avenue. I love dogs, it's okay. Turns out it was that lady's dog right there. I'm just gonna check one thing on my phone here. And there is Reliable Fish and Chips. That place is...
He's friendly.
Have a good one. All right, we're gonna just chill here for a moment. I'm gonna let those people get some space. Eddie says, did that scare you? No, not really. If it came at me and was not on a leash, I don't think there's a person on earth that would not be scared by that. And then the next time the dog walked past me, it was very friendly. Dogs are just easily excitable. Where are we here? This is... There's no street sign. Oh, I knew that looked familiar. That's Coxwell Avenue. I am in the land of Ryan Rides, apparently. Hello, Ryan Rides. Did you get that flat tire on your new Apollo Phantom fixed? I'm thinking of doing an electric scooter video tomorrow. It looks like this patio is not quite fully set up just yet. Oh. Justin, you were in my video? That's neat. There's East Side Social. Eddie says, how has the scooter been treating you? Well, you've seen my last two scooter rides. My bicycle hasn't been treating me well. As I mentioned, one of the spokes popped out of my back wheel right as I was doing my bike ride yesterday. There's one of two big wall murals here. Bevy YHZ, $5 happy first day of summer. Thank you, Bevy YHZ, and thank you for testing the alerts on this app. They're a lot smaller than on my other app. I'm definitely gonna miss some supers. Mexicatos, burritos, and bowls. So Leslieville starts at the rail tracks, which is right around where I started. and it goes east to about Coxwell. So I think that's as far as we'll go. Take home cold beer. There's an open bottle shop here at the Abilene Kitchen Brewery Garden. I have never been to this place. I have friends that are quite keen to frequent all the local craft breweries together, but we've never been here. Oh, this guy's friendly. And this is Pape. So just north of here, there's that neat bridge where you get a killer view of the city. We might be walking past that on my way back as I loop through Leslieville. Debbie says my Streamlabs notification is huge. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can fix that. I'm using totally different software. But at least it worked. One annoying thing about this software is when I tried to set the stream up at home, I normally set it up before I go out. I set it up at around 4, and it immediately sent everyone the notification that I was about to go live. So I apologize for that. We have a look inside the burger joint. Well, we are past that now, sorry. Well, there's some patios on the south side of the street coming up. It's pretty quiet. I guess it's a Monday. Mondays wouldn't exactly be a busier period for this neighborhood. The whole city's probably a bit quieter tonight. Going with Ian says this software is making this video look really sharp. Sharp in a good way. I think I can get a higher bitrate out of this than the Prism software. Bevy, it is called Camera Fi. Fi is in F-I. I didn't bother getting my intro video into it yet. But until they fix Prism, I think this will be the way forward. Ooh, look at this. Look how nice this is. Susan says sharp as it's amazeballs. That's good to know. The pans are choppy. I think it's prioritizing picture quality over frame rate, unfortunately, on those sudden movements. But I always stream at 30. I think it's like $12 a month for this software. I don't know. I just subscribed and try not to think about it. I saw a neat patio right here. I wonder if we can get a view from around the corner. Can we see it from here? Some neat art in there. I wonder if the wide is any smoother on the pans. It seems a little smoother, doesn't it? Not much. And the front view. Where's Perry says vampires come out at night. One thing that could be happening is the phone could also be on the brink of overheating. I've seen Ken try to stream with this exact same phone in similar weather, and his kept dying on him. I think this is the hottest I've streamed in this year. I've been avoiding hot days just for the overheating issue. Usually doing it later at night. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna check out the dollhouse or not. Oh, coming up is Jones Avenue. Clayton, it's a Galaxy S20 FE. But unfortunately, the last Samsung update on the Galaxy S21 series, the S20 series, and the S10 series, if the phone starts to get hot, one of its methods to prevent from shutting down is it starts dropping frames from the camera software, which is really annoying. And it seems to be triggered quite easily. I've talked to other streamers that use the same kind of setup, and they have the same problem that I've been having. So it is très annoying. Here's our friend Alexander Muir. He wrote The Maple Leaf Forever. He's a composer. We've streamed through the Alexander Muir Gardens up in Lawrence Park. And on the other side of the street is Radical Road Brewing. And that place is really good. They've got a cool patio set up. I don't know if that's the solution, Susan. We'll see if they fix it on the next update. If not, I might be able to just keep using this software. What does the green imply if it's on your name? That means you're a YouTube channel member. Unfortunately, Patreon members can't have any type of indicator, but if you're a YouTube channel member, you get the little swirly circle beside your name. It could be yellow, it could be green, it could be purple. Consider it a perk. Here's a super old school gas bar. Oh, and I have some interesting news. Today, I used the 5-in-1 in the shower. Hair, body, and face. Here's the Queen's head. So we are 100% 5-1. There's the Duke Live. Brian asking Allie if she knows about the dollhouse. I believe Allie's been on the stream before when we walked by the dollhouse. We've walked by that a few times on live streams. Jenny K, congrats on 50K, and thank you for what you do, keeping us all entertained. Get some form of dinner, but do not buy any 5-in-1 with this. Thank you, Jenny K, for the 20 bucks. Your support's appreciated. Jenny is also a Patreon member. Don't worry, Jenny, I will earmark that 20 to not go towards any 5-in-1, even though it works really well. I'm waiting for Ryan Rides to go scooting by. So if I were to keep going east here, well past Coxwell, it'd take us to the beaches, but I think I'm gonna keep it in Leslieville. There's AAA. And AAA is excellent. They have a location up in East Chinatown, just to the north of here. So I guess they have two. No, the other one would, yeah, East Chinatown would be Riverdale, not Leslieville. You see, this is Queen Street East. There's a nice big, unfortunately uncovered patio across the street. All right, we're gonna try the wide angle for a little bit. Let's see how that works. Let me know if you guys prefer this or the narrow angle. And I'm gonna stop at a park next chance and grab a drink. I can see a bit of a chug on the pan, whatever. So this stretch of Leslieville gets a little dry right now. A1, R9, ASH, something something prefers the narrow view. This is Greenwood Court. I'm not a fan of this type of development along a major street. Obviously we need housing, but either have a park meet the street or retail. It's kind of a waste right there, in my opinion. Watcher loves to look at the wide. It looks like people are divided. And what did I just walk myself into here? there's a Flying Squirrel motorcycle. Looks like they have a good bar. And we have made it to Greenwood. Handel hopes to see us in the 6 soon. Mike Harris in the stream? Please go back in time and uncancel the Eglinton West subway line, please. And in exchange for that, I'll let you completely cancel the Shepherd line. Also, don't sell Highway 407. And it was right around here one night that a couple were hanging out the window of one of these apartments. And I walked by and they said hi to me. That was I think it was this apartment right next to the Queen Margarita. I think that dog was an Irish setter. Sometimes you'll find the old Toronto streetcars hanging out in that streetcar yard. I think they hold a big farmers market on the old Ashbridges estate here. There's a lot of parks named after this family and their kids. I think they were original landowners. Well, original with an asterisk, of course. Way back when. Ryan says that's pretty much the end of Leslieville. No! We've got all this action between here and Coxwell. kind of peaceful around here right now. Chick Enjoy. Maybe Ryan Rides can tell us if that place is any good. East, Queen East. It's funny how in New York they put East or West in front of the street name. So we would be on East Queen if this was New York City's naming conventions. But in Toronto, it's Queen East. Margaret says, state your location. We're on Queen Street East, heading east along the north side in between Greenwood and Coxwell. And those homes would not look out of place in Cabbagetown. There's Jonathan Ashbridge Park. That wind. This gimbal is not very good in wind. It just got whipped around. But I mentioned last night on my Stumble stream that I have a trip booked to go to Montreal in July. Well, I have a hotel booked. But they just lifted the quarantine requirements for people that are fully vaxxed, as they say. So I might swap that out with a New York City trip. I'm contemplating that. But if I do Montreal in July, maybe I'll go to New York at the end of August or early September, try to catch it while the weather's still decent. Maybe I can say hi to Action Kid and some of the other YouTubers out there. But either way, Montreal is going to be in the cards for sure. It's just a matter of July or August. And then hopefully a lot of the further away countries will start to loosen up their restrictions by winter. Richard Bishop says Craven Road is around here. Yes, I did a video up Craven Road. If you search Craven on this channel, you will find it. There's a really fascinating history behind the street. And one side of the street is actually just the backyards of the street next to it. And back in the day, there was quite a class divide between the street and that street. This was considered sort of a poverty-stricken laneway with poor living conditions. But now it's a really awesome street. I don't know how else to describe it, but you can check that video out if you're interested. And there's some really neat homes popping up on Craven, especially towards the rail tracks to the north. Hey, Mike Landry.
It's already set to change gears.
Should have asked that guy how much to change a spoke. I might just wait till I lose another spoke in my tire. One spoke out of 32 isn't really a big deal, especially if the tire is relatively in good shape otherwise. And we have reached the eastern boundary of Leslieville. more fusion doner and kebab. So to the east of here is the Beaches neighborhood. But I labeled this walk Leslieville, so we shall stay in Leslieville. So now we're heading north up Coxwell. Right into the wind. Maybe what we could do is we could go check out the little India Bazaar. All right, Richard, if I lose a second spoke, I might dial up your services. Sorry about the wind, guys. This is that's like an old worker's cottage. It's really coming on a bit strong right now. Probably because I'm walking north. I think I'll turn west when we get to Gerrard. This is Dundas Street coming up. The walking man dude says that's not the wind, that's his breath blowing down from the heavens. It's funny that you pop into the chat here, walking man dude. I'll get back to that in a sec. Salome Perry, $5 from Brooklyn. Johnny, always great videos. Salome Perry, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you, Salome. And the last time I recorded on Coxwell, I was walking south from Danforth, and a guy in a car pulled over and said, "Are you the walking dude, man?" And that was on this very street, and this is right where walking man dude jumps in. Coincidence? Is it a coincidence? After all this walking today, I think tomorrow I'm going to do a scooter ride. And it's been a while since I've gone up University Avenue, so I'm thinking maybe I'll start at the lake or somewhere to the south, and we'll head north up University and Queens Park, and then I can take Avenue Road up to Midtown. That'll be kind of a reverse commute on the scooter. I think that'll be an interesting route to take. Something like that. We'll figure it out. The Martell is $5. Happy Johnny. Or hi Johnny. Happy Solidarity Day. I was not aware of that. Today is Solidarity Day. Thank you, the Martells, for the $5. Thank you very much. If I were Elvis, that's how I would say it. Okay, next little parkette. I'm going to pull over and take a drink of water. Anthony says head to Main Street along Danforth. No, we're going to do that another day. I'm sticking to Leslieville for this one. And we are barely in Leslieville now. Jeanette, $15 for a spoke for your trusty bike. Jeanette, thank you for the 15 bucks to go towards the spoke. I believe the spokes are only a couple of dollars. It's the labor that you pay for. But thank you, Jeanette. Got to drive home. Have a safe drive. And stop staying at the damn office for so long. Oh, hey, look at this. We hit the really funky house. Look at this house. Transportation Land says the cycling videos interest him the most. Well, I got news for you, Transportation Land. Tomorrow will be a cycling video. Richard, I'm one step ahead of you. I came to this side, but I threw it in the wide angle. That might be fun to shovel in the winter. Are you not getting a new e-bike? Eddie, it's on order, but it's not shipping till July. And there's a big park here. But I'm just gonna sit down and have myself a drink of water right here on the side of the road. So I apologize for the not paying attention to the chat for a minute. Whoops. D Mussolino, $9.99. D, just as I was about to put the phone down. You get a full thumb up, D. Thank you very much. Now the phone goes down. Hopefully the wind does not blow it over. The wind might blow it over. All I want to do is get my drinking bottle out. There's a big park. Oh, there's some people working out there. Okay, I'm gonna have my drink now. It is super windy. Give me one sec, guys. Sorry for subjecting to you guys watching me go take a drink. Ooh, I want to be on the other side of the street. That sun is bright. How to use a crosswalk in Toronto. It's one of those big button ones. You just press it with your elbow. If there are cars, you're supposed to point. We're getting the wide angle here. put a water bottle on your e-scooter? I might. I don't know. I don't really see other people doing that. I have a Camelback backpack, but I cut the water part out of it. So I think Godspeed Brewery should be just up here to the left, and I wonder if they have an outdoor patio. I also wonder if the Lahore Tiki House or Tika House has one. Hello, Microlith. You were playing games last night. Michelle Briggs, when I switch the camera angle on the software, I think the screen goes black for like a second. But it's only when I switch the between the regular, or just when I switch between the cameras. William, I have no interest in upgrading. I like the small compact e-scooter. I like that it's 29 pounds and I can just pick it up and carry it onto the subway. I have an e-bike on the way, and I also have my single speed, so I will have a good choice in vehicles. I could take whatever appropriate for what I'm going out for, or whatever I feel like. Here's Godspeed. They do not have their patio open. That's a bit surprising. All right, now we're going to be walking directly into the sun. Let's see how this goes. I probably want to be on the north side of the street here. Yeah, I definitely want to be on the north side of the street. So welcome to Little India. I almost said something else. Surprise! It's always kind of quiet up here on the weekdays, I find. Nobody outside. And it's 7 p.m., so we are well into the dinner hour. It's really bizarre to see it so quiet, especially with things open. There's some Al Rent artwork. Yep, not many people out today. But in general, this area is a bit sleepy Monday to Thursday, I find. It's definitely an underrated neighborhood. There's lots of great food here. And it's really unlike anywhere else in the city. Here's Craven Road, street Richard Bishop talked about earlier. Oh, Dale, I guess that is good news. Sorry about the 5K, but definitely good news about the cat. Whoa, don't back up. The car was reversing. I shouldn't have been on the street, but you should not be reversing on the street. patio here. The license to grill. That's kind of neat. There's some Indian street food. I'm just gonna check something here. Oh, Dale, I have no plans on ever leaving my bike, e-bike or my regular bike, locked up outside. If I did, it would be no more than for a couple of minutes to pop into a store and pick up a food order. That would be that. Especially in this city. Hey, there's a pharmacy. Bunny Dog misses Taste of Little India. A few years ago, I was recording a video during that festival, and in the middle of the street was John Tory giving a speech. Oh. Frank Axworthy, $5. Frank. Thank you very much, Frank. Oops. I just pressed something by mistake on my phone.
But this looks amazing.
And here's the two dueling Desi burgers. Where should I go? Should I go to Desi Burger? Or should I go to Desi Burger? Why are there two Desi Burgers? There's the Lahore Tikka House. And I think they have a big eating area right over there. Vans, buses, gaming is going to get dark soon. Not for an hour and a half. There's plenty of daylight left. And thank you to all 506 viewers for tuning in. We're just leaving Little India. There's a neat mural. Yeah, funny dog. I think everything through summer has been canceled, and into the fall, the C&E has been canceled. And I think if they could turn back time, they would probably uncancel that. It was canceled at a time when there was a lot of doom and gloom. We were looking at a massive third wave. There was the full-scale Hunger Games going on for people trying to get a vaccine, and look how quickly things have turned around. But they didn't know that. And there's a lot of contracts and stuff to put in place. It's not as simple as just saying we're going to open an event like that. Oh, here's some neat artwork. Mike Landry, $5 for dinner. Have a great evening, Johnny and everyone. Thank you, Mike Landry. And I look forward to your next video, Mike. Rocking the East Coast. Thanks again, Mike. And we're coming up on Greenwood here. Yep, Centerville is reopening. Canada's Wonderland is opening. I think with the X, there was just so many moving parts. I will absolutely be going to Wonderland. Gerald Lee, $7. Hey Johnny, thanks for the live stream today. Thank you, Gerald Lee. Thanks a lot for your support. So we're at Greenwood. Dale says, are you going to give us a rundown? Yeah, I'll do a video where I show it off. Similar to what I did with the e-scooter. Maybe I'll do more in-depth videos on my other channel. Brash Brannigan, I saw your video of South Korea. Is there any one thing you miss most about that country? Oh, I miss a lot of things about that country. The thing I miss the most that we kind of have now is just the convenience. The fact that I could order anything online and it would come to my door that day, or at the very latest the next morning. And this was 2007. Back then, Amazon was nowhere near that efficient. I could order a coffee from McDonald's and it would show up in 15 minutes. But a lot of that super convenience has started to show up. The other thing I really miss is the transportation system. It's just so extensive and well built. No such luck here. Although ours is pretty good. It's just nowhere near that level. So this part of Gerrard gets decidedly residential. Look at that, that's kind of, they've gone in very different directions with their halves of the house. Susan asking if I'm going to order tteokbokki. Novel Cost says, how did they get so advanced? It's called a lot less red tape to cut through. Especially when they build their subways. I remember they announced the subway line was going to be constructed, and 2 years later it had opened, including all the connections at existing stations. Yet we try to build a partially underground streetcar on Eglinton and it takes 15 years. It's amazing how efficient they are. But in fairness to us, we have way better labor standards and protections and a higher minimum wage and things like that. So this is Prust Avenue. So Gerrard's going to be a little dull until we get to a few more blocks, and then we'll go past Gerrard Square, and then we'll be in East Chinatown. So we will have gone for quite a walk. Although, once I go east of the rail track, or west of the rail tracks, we will be out of Leslieville and into Riverdale. There's sort of a diagonal border between the two. And the video I recorded before this was through Riverside, which is a neat little district located in South Riverdale. But dummy here had a big ice cube in my water bottle in my backpack. And there were times when I was walking and I could hear the ice cube just thumping around in my backpack. And I'm thinking, oh geez, my microphone, this is for sure gonna get picked up. So hopefully that's not too bad. Sorry about the wind. Eddie Chin, I don't know. I'm gonna have to fix one of the socks on my right shoe here. Michelle Gray, Johnny, towards your dinner fund tonight, and I like the software I'm using tonight. Thank you, Michelle, very much for the $5 super chat. My ankle sock was riding down. Don't you hate it when that happens? Biggest schools in Toronto, if I'm not mistaken, area-wise. Mark, yeah, I just had to reboot my computer. And the mic worked fairly well after that. Here's Riverside CI. Yep, we've worked our way all the way back to Jones Avenue, where there is a pigeon party going on. Just got a notification that Action Kid is streaming. Look at that. We've got more viewers than Action Kid. That won't last very long. So I'm not sure when else I'll stream this week. I'll probably do a scooter or bicycle live stream and maybe one more walking stream. I don't really know. I only did one walking stream last week. Now things get a bit interesting again. There's a nice little stretch of places here. In between here and Gerrard Square, and then right after that we're in Chinatown.
Yeah, no, I know.
Marie Palmer, $5 just because. Thank you, Marie Palmer.
What kind of that? What kind is that? No. What are you eating again?
Thank you again, Marie.
What kind? Well, save me while I see.
There's Deanan. They have one of these in the financial district. Check out Angler on the right. Great seafood. Did I miss it? Susan said it's $5 Mondays. I remember that stream. I can't in good conscience say we're having a $5 Monday night. Seems a little shady. Dining, or Deaning, sorry. Ooh, there looks like a really neat outdoor area just up here. Oh, sun alert. But look at this. They got some sand set up. Gerrard East Market. I don't want to shove the camera in anyone's face, but that is neat. There's a bar set up. There's people out on neat chairs. Here's a truck navigating its way into Gerrard Square. You gotta be real careful walking through here. Bevy, $5 for a nice cold beverage to get you to stream. Technically, you gave me 10 now. Thank you, Bevy. I will still not. Bevy put a video up saying 2-in-1s are shit. I will not promote that video, but I will let you know that it's there to be watched. 2-in-1s are better for the environment. And your wallet. And your time. Johnny's taking us to Walmart. We are not going to Walmart. I'm not even going to go up the Pape Bridge here and get a look at the skyline. We're going to keep plowing ahead here. There is a large shopping complex just here on the right with a Walmart and a Food Basics, and there's a No Frills on the other side. And there's a really neat pedestrian bridge. And if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the oldest bars in the city of Toronto, is it not? The Maple Leaf Tavern? I think this is right up there with the Black Bull and the Wheat Chief and the Miller Tavern on Yonge and Hogs Hollow. Honey Dog for some 2-in-1 hooch. Drink as much as you want and no hangover. Thank you, Funny Dog, very much for the $5. Microlith says less plastic with 2-in-1 shampoos. Not only is there less plastic, but you use half the amount of hot water. If the whole world switched to 2-in-1s, I think the planet would be very happy. There's McDee's. Sorry, Bevy. Thank you very much for the $5. JellyBeGone.name, $20. Keep it coming. Johnny needs a new pair of shoes. I'm rocking my Under Armours tonight. I knew I was going to be doing a lot of walking today, so I brought the premium shoes, not my Chinese no-name Amazon specials. I don't even know the name of the brand.
Yeah, he doesn't go very far.
Thank you, JellyBeGone.name. I will set that $20 aside, and when I need a pair of shoes, I don't actually do those things when I say that's what I'm gonna do, but it sounds nice. So thank you for the for the super. Godwin, any chance of you doing a video soon? Who's got channels here? Ryan Rides, Bevy White said, Godwin. I haven't seen Tech Modding today. Alex just saw a Go Train. Yep, this will be heading up through Scarborough. This will go up, cut through Main Station or Main Street. And we have just left Leslieville, and we are entering Riverdale. And we're back to Coxwell Avenue. And here's a very popular place, the Real Jerk. Ooh, that sun is nasty. Fans Buses Gaming, you want to start a Peterborough walking channel? Since you like biking, why don't you do both? Have it walking and cycling and whatever other type of exploring you want to do. When I started doing cycling videos, people told me that I should have a second channel for cycling. And I thought, nah, makes sense just to keep it all in one. Now that I do a video every day, I do 1 or 2 cycling videos a week, and then 4 or 5 walking videos, and I guess now there'll be an electric scooter video every week. And we are entering the lesser known but still really good Chinatown. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. But with my other channel, that content is very different from this content, so that was the reason for it. Action Kid has a second channel. A tech YouTuber I watch, Bitwit, he has a second channel called Workhorse, where he just kind of messes around and does what he wants on that. So I think it's neat to have a second outlet. But my Sunday night streams don't really fit what we do on this channel. So that's kind of why I ended up having a second channel. Also, way back when, I used to have a lot of videos that I would have to scrap. There would be some kind of technical problem. And I wanted to have a second channel just so I could still put them up. Some of the first videos on my Stumbles channel were just videos that were gonna end up in the trash bin. Here we are at Logan Avenue. Logan's one of those streets that changes directions several times. Here it goes north. It's the Liberty Building. And earlier, we walked by AAA in Leslieville, and we're about to walk by the Riverdale AAA. I need a highlights clip just for talking about troubleshooting. That's a never-ending story. I'm gonna have to take a look at this stream when I get home because I think the frame rate is not ideal. But people have told me the picture quality is good. And I've been floating the idea of changing my streaming phone up. Oh. That's sad. Answers to Tulka, 8 months old, microchipped, tortoise shell with white paws and chest belly, very friendly. It's like, it's got to be a sad feeling knowing one of your family members is just out on the loose. Hopefully that cat gets reunited with its owners, or at the very least finds loving new ones. Here is Bok Yen. This is my favorite spot in East Chinatown. Their Vietnamese food is 10 out of 10. So East Chinatown is always kind of like this, at least this part of Gerrard. As you get towards Broadview, there's a bit more going on, and the part on Broadview just south of Broadview and Gerrard always seems to have a fair bit going on. Clayton says the cat's already got on vacation a bunch ago. And if I'm not mistaken, just on the south here is the north end of Degrassi Street. There's Eastdale Collegiate Institute. Yeah, I think there's water main work going on. Hence the lack of streetcars. Ooh, look at that. talking to me? Yes. Sorry, I just had to answer that guy's question. Ken's not a morning person to walk. I'm not really a morning person either. If someone were to ask me what the best part of doing YouTube instead of my old job is, I would say the hours. Like, I edited the video for tomorrow this morning, and I started uploading it, and then I said, and by this morning I mean at like 11 a.m. Then I threw in the TV and watched some Jeremy Clarkson's Farm on Amazon Prime. And it was hilarious. We're just gonna go into a just gonna let these people walk, but I thought the art on the side of here was kind of neat. But no, I am not a morning person. And truthfully, today at like 4 p.m. I still had no idea what my plan was. I decided to... Oh, there's a guy up ahead playing around with a garbage can. Not sure I want to walk past him. Oh, here come streetcars. Ah, whatever. We'll just keep moving. It's the first time all day I've walked, tried to avoid someone. Look at that. 64 slices of American cheese. You guys love mornings. What I love about the mornings is when I wake up really, really early. And I realize, hey, I can just close my eyes and lie down here. Spend a few more hours in this really comfortable bed. That's my favorite part of the mornings. Oh no, is this AAA done? Oh no. Say it ain't so. And we covered a lot of ground in an hour and 25. This has been a productive walk. And here's where my video started for tomorrow. Well, isn't this neat? I started right here, and I went south down to Queen, and then I went along Queen to Degrassi, then I went up to Wardell. I walked by a neat park. All right, BCD, have a good night. The last part of this stream is going to be pretty cliche anyways. It's been a while since we've been this way. Ooh, that sun. St. John's Presbyterian Church. I won't lie, I'm getting hungry. I think dinner is in order very soon. Good night, Pete. Yeah, Bridgepoint is on the left. I've walked past it so many times, I feel like I don't even need to point it out. The old Riverdale Hospital and the old Don Jail. One sec. Godwin thinks he will order pho. Don Jail is haunted. Nothing is haunted. I don't buy into fairy tales. I'm just countering everything, Bevy. I missed it. How was your new job? One thing with the software is it only shows me like 3 of your chats on screen at times. So when people start chatting a lot, it all goes by so quick. I wonder if there's a way for me to shrink that font. Michael K is also ordering pho. We're at Riverdale Park East. Back before the restrictions were lifted, this place was packed every night with people hanging out, sipping beverages. They bring their dinners here. What I'm going to do is take a view of the skyline, and then I'm gonna put the phone down and order some dinner. Hi, Kay is here. Good afternoon from Tokyo. So I guess they're going forward with the Olympics. And this is where Tom Tim Tung of the electric, or the famous electric scooter channel, came and gave me an in-person super chat. I think he's been busy studying. Oh, my legs and feet are done. What am I ordering for dinner? I don't know. I didn't say UFOs are fairy tales. I said ghosts are fairy tales. Of course there's life in outer space. That's a foregone conclusion. Is it intelligent? I don't know. But it's out there, but ghosts? Come on. Just over there is a very nice view of the city, but I just have to walk past some foliage and we'll be able to take that in ourselves. euros, yes. Those $7 huge inexpensive Messini euros are delicious. I ordered one from Astoria. People rave about Astoria, but these guys are doing some kind of serious photo. Sorry guys, this wind is blowing my camera around like crazy. There it is. Found a windy spot. Let's do a wide view here. Sorry about the wind. There's not a lot I can do about that. Monday is a great night for grilled sandwiches. You know, there's an A&W down the street from here. Maybe I'll go there and get some A&W. I kind of feel like something greasy. Turbulence, like being on a plane. That's a beautiful clear view, Claudia. Clouds are a little dramatic. But on this note, it's going to be, you can see my hair blowing around. My hair really shouldn't be blowing around here. But I'm going to say thank you to our mods. Thank you to everyone who's participated tonight, and thank you for the super chats. It's all really, really appreciated. So tomorrow morning will be a cycling video. And that's kind of neat because I went through a lot of the sort of happening neighborhoods downtown. And if I must say so myself, I think the quality is super high quality for tomorrow. Probably my best cycling video yet. Thank you, Hyde K. Thank you, Richard. But on this note, I'm going to sign off. So thank you guys. I hope you all had a good first day of summer. And I don't know when I'll see you next, but I will see you.